Hello everyone, Gibbous here. I'm making a statement about TF2. I was going to make a video. I've decided to not. I decided to not make a video on it. I was gonna try and make a new series where I review games, give them a rating, tell you if I recommend it to you based on like what your playstyle is. But TF2, I was gonna make a video on it. I'd been planning it for a few months, and I've decided to scrap it. I've gone out with it. No more. It's all because of Valve. Valve has started ruining pretty much everything. Um, they tried to make an update, I guess. Not, I wouldn't really say tried, since they only have one person on the TF2 update team, and they did nothing. All they did was add some community. All they did was just add a few community maps. They added a game mode that had been a community game mode for like 15 years, and they did nothing whatsoever. In in 2022, May 26, 2022, they made a response to the hashtag SaveTF2 movement that went viral so much. They said, TF2 community, we hear you. We love this game and we know you do too. We see how large the issues become and are working to improve things. That was 2 years ago. Since then, they have done nothing. They haven't actually posted anything on their Twitter since then. And hashtag FixTF2, the new one, has gone viral. So many TF2 creators are supporting it. So many, even VTubers and stuff I've seen have hashtag FixTF2 in their bios. I've seen it everywhere. And I am just so disappointed in Valve that they've gone from being the symbol of hope in games to being just another big ass game corporation that's money hungry and makes bad games. They used to make games in general. They made the Half-Life series, they made the Portal series, the Left 4 Dead series, Team Fortress 2. They made the Counter-Strike series, one of the biggest esports in the world. Now what they've done, they haven't released any new games in years. Only thing they've really cared about is just, I guess, Dota and Counter-Strike at this point. There's a stupid MOBA game and their tactical shooter game. And I mean, they even made a whole update to make CS:GO into CS2, which completely ruined the game. I mean, I don't think Dota 2 is ever good. I don't like it. And really, the only games I would actually play by them are the single player games. Those are the only ones I think are worth playing. Because if there's no multiplayer, there's no bots or people there to ruin your experience. And I wish that wasn't true. Multiplayer is an experience, and it's called an experience for a reason. You can have fun, you make friends for life. And it's just it leaves me speechless when someone does it wrong. And it seems almost everyone has done it wrong. Multiplayer allows people to express ideas and stuff that are different to yours, and you gotta accept that. But that's not an issue that I have. My issue is that people can just be assholes. And people can manipulate the code of the game to do what is happening with TF2. They make bots and completely ruin the game. And overall, it just makes me sad to see such a masterpiece of a game go to what is now on Steam a 63% positive review. The recent reviews have been review bombed because of so many people just posting it negative. I mean, you can see some people still having positive reviews on the game, but if you look in all of the recently posted ones, all of the recently posted reviews are just negative. Because you can't really have fun playing this game anymore. I mean, I like the negative reviews. I like the game. Hashtag fix TF2. The game has way too many bots. Hashtag fix TF2. And this stage is just sad. All of these say something about hashtag fix TF2. And I'm scrolling and scrolling. I haven't found a single positive review about this game. And it makes me sad to see it review bombed. And even though I am part of the review bombing, I changed my review to negative just because it's not fun anymore. The most fun you can have online is no longer fun because of poor decisions made by the developer. And the developer controls everything in a game. Just a little side tangent real quick. Deep Rock Galactic is a great example. Ghost Ship has amazing development ideas. They have good management. They've changed live service as we know it. I mean, I maybe not, but they've changed the standard for live service models. So many live service models have just copied Fortnite by giving battle pass and in-game currency and all that shit that you have to pay your entire life savings to get. Meanwhile, Deep Rock Galactic, you have tons of customization. Customize your beard, your hair, your skin color, your beard, your hair color, your hat, your armor, and you can get you can get so many, probably 90% of the cosmetics in the game you can get just by playing the game. And the 10% that you can't get by playing the game are the ones you get from $7 $8 cosmetic DLCs that just support the developers. Because they're an indie studio. They don't they do have publisher Coffee Stain, but it's a somewhat small game and it's a good studio. But then Helldivers. Helldivers has kind of sort of been ruined by the publisher Sony because of Sony's bad decisions. They can't sell very many games now. They can't sell very many copies because they banned it in every country that doesn't allow PSN networks, which is 90% of the world. So 90% of the world can't even play the game. And then to add on to that, Helldivers 2 is also a good example of live service. They do have in-game currency that you can buy stuff in the item shop with, but it's all microtransactions. The highest amount you can pay in the game for super credits is $20. That gets you over 2,000 credits, which lets you buy everything in the item shop immediately or 2 premium war bonds. And that's the way it should be. And the war bonds basically act as battle passes, but you can get them without spending any money because you can earn super credits just from finding them in the map. And it's a lot better than It's a lot better than what Fortnite and COD do, where you have to buy V-Bucks or COD points with real money. And it's just all bullshit. Every single bit of it is complete bullshit. And honestly, I have just been wondering when TF2 is going to get an update that adds, like, fucking some in-game currency and item shop or whatever bullshit. I'm wondering if Valve will just cut the cord on TF2, take all the servers off, which honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. I hope it's not going to happen. I hope that they're going to listen to the dedicated community and fix the game. My philosophy is, if they're not going to take away the servers for Ricochet, a game that is about as old as Half-Life 1, which is about 25 years old at this point, and has 0 players, they're probably not going to cut the cord on TF2. TF2 is still profitable for them, and they're still going to use it as a money cow.